All right. All right. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Entrepreneurship Friday. Now, studying, you know, and maybe result, right? So, today we're talking about um, career identity and skills, right? Career identity and skills. It is a topic that is affecting everyone today. Why? After we finish matric, we say, okay, we go to tertiary, we go to college, we go to university. What do we get as we go to university or higher education? Hmm? What is it that we get? Do we get skill? We get the qualification? We get the career? Which one is it? So, um, sorry. Talk about today. Good evening, Coach. Good evening, Luya, um, and you're welcome to our live today. So, when we done or when we finish our courses at university or college, right? We now come to face the reality, isn't it? So, our qualification, right, has given us a title, which is what? Okay, a doctor, manager, an engineer, and all, right? That's what we've studied for. So that qualification, it's just saying or telling people what we studied, right? But it doesn't tell people what we can do, what value we carry, right? Because all we did, it is just most of the time a theory, right? We got a knowledge of things, but we still have to apply in the real world, right? That's when we say we're going to work. When you get a job, that's when you're going to put whatever we learned to practice, isn't it? So this is what we're talking about, right? So what is career identity? So career identity, it is who you are, what you are good at, what problems you can solve, right? And what kind of work aligns with your strengths, values, and passion. So that's career identity. So if you say, okay, I'm an engineer, you must display or you must be able to solve a problem. You must be able to be, you must be good at it, right? When they say, okay, Dr. X or the Dr. Y, we need you to come and help us with this. So when you get to that place, right, you must know what to do. So you must be able to solve a problem that they called you for, right? So now, that's your career identity, right? So let's say I came out of university. People are busy calling me Dr. X, Dr. Y, but I'm not able to put in practice, that career identity. It doesn't show in results. Hi, Dr. Rainey. Good evening, and you are welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes. Sorry. So, yes. So we must be able to demonstrate, what our career identity says. We must be able to act what we are as a career person, right? So now, if if you have you are qualified, right? You must ask those questions, right? Ask yourself these questions. Am I good at what I'm being called? Can I solve problems related to my career, right? What values am I adding through this career identity I'm carrying? What is it that people call me to help them with? So if you are able to answer those questions, then your career identity, it is right on you. If not, then you need to acquire the proper skills that aligns with your career identity. So that's why when you are at school or when you finish school, you must acquire like practical skills for you to be able to apply what you have studied. Yes, Dr. Rain, that's true. That's true. It all starts with the purpose. Career needs to be aligned to the purpose. That's so true. That's so true. Because, yes, our careers have to be aligned with our purpose. All right? Yes, thank you for that. So, we must, I think before choosing even the career, we must know our purpose so that we can align with our career, because it is very important, it is very important to align with our purpose. Otherwise, it will be a confusion. Your purpose is this way, your career is in the other way. Now to bring it together, it won't be easy. So it is very, very important. So okay, guys, you so after you have finished your qualification, it is very important that you find a place to practice. That's when you get your internships. That's when you volunteer. Even sorry, even if it's for free, even if it's for free, because what you're doing right there, you are building your portfolio. You are what they call it, you are contributing to your career. Yes, coach. Yeah, that's true, coach. Coach says, I've seen many people hate their careers because their choice was based on something else. That's very true. That's very true. I know that. I know I know what you're talking about. That it's very sad sometimes, most of the times, because we maybe we're pushed or we're pressured to choose a certain career or a certain course, because our parents or because they said, not because we wanted them, not because it was our choice. And then later on, we don't enjoy, we don't like what we do because it's not what we have chosen, right? So I see what you mean, coach. So it's also very important to choose your career carefully. Think about it, uh, read research before you make a decision on what to do or to follow as a career. Yes, so it's very important. Now, going back, as Coach and Dr. Rain was saying, so now for you to do your skills, you can do that even before you start your course, because that will help you to understand what will you be dealing with when you have to go to the field now. So that will help you to understand, okay, if I choose this career, this is what I'll be doing. Do I really want to do it? Will I enjoy it? How, how will I impact, people through that? So skills or practical research about your career is not just about getting skill, but it's to be certain of the direction you're taking, and if you're sure that is what you want. Okay. I see you, coach. I see you, coach. I see you. I see you. I see you. All right. So, in today's issue of unemployment, how do we make sure that we get it right with our career and skills? So, with your skills, you get many opportunities.
No, good evening, La Familia.
Good
Yeah,
evening, coach.
I'm just here. I'm listening
I
in.
see.
I will comment because this is it's a quite an important topic. And given where I'm at right now, it's really sad to see how people have studied. They have the qualifications. However, they are at home, not doing anything, getting frustrated, and a lot of young people are going through that. They have the qualifications, but it doesn't even align with purpose that they are here for. You've studied something, like you earlier alluded, you have studied something that you were not even interested in, but you were doing to please somebody else, whether it's the parents or the pressure from your peers. Everybody was going to do nursing. I'm going to do nursing, but it's not something that you are passionate about. It's not something that you can even do for free. And it's not something that you can even go volunteer for. No, it's not. It's not. You are scared of blood, but you want to be a paramedic. You have the qualification, you are a paramedic, but you are scared of blood. So how are you going to even, perform in that career? You can't.
That's true.
It's just you have the qualification, but the qualification is useless to you. So yeah.
Yes.
I'll mute myself because
know
I'll
that
take
one.
over.
We missed you anyway, so you are welcome. So when you talk about that blood, I also, that was me somehow, because I did a community instructor course, which it's for both education and for medicine. So it prepares you for both. You can go for teaching or you can go for medicine after that course. So now I thought, I think I'll do medicine, you know. But I look at my own wound. I can't even clean the blood. So I'm like, how am I going to do this thing? My own
Exactly.
blood. I can't, Yo, I'm like, oh, I know. This is the wrong way.
No,
I can't do
it's a
I couldn't
different
mix.
way. You know, y- when
Mm-mm.
you even sit and think of a lot of things that you are really passionate about, that you can do with your eyes closed, and that gives you
Yes.
so much joy, that makes you make a lot of impact as well. When you leave,
Yes.
people will be saying, "Wow," you know.
Yep.
It's something else, but then you are stuck in something that, Eish, yeah,
Yo, it's a
because you
struggle.
just want to pay the bills.
Hey, some people, there are people like, you know what? I'm gonna show this thing that I can do it.
I can
That's you better.
exactly
Some of us,
exactly.
hey, that thing's like, yeah, no, 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 no. You go
And
back.
some things grow on you, some things
Yeah.
grow on you. um
True.
like Dr. Rain is saying,
Yeah.
she would run away when people come in at home, and even if it's people that she knew, but she would run away, hide under behind things and stuff like that. But right now,
Oh,
she can stand in front of the crowds. She can,
mm,
so it's also at the end of the day, practice, enhancing your skills. And people
yeah.
must also remember, volunteering, giving yourself time for free. If you are in the marketing space, find somewhere where you can give your time and
Yes.
practice this thing that you are assumingly passionate about.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, guys, before you say I do, on the registration form, you should go for in our communities, try to volunteer, and see how it works out before wasting your parents' money or what's that? Nespa's money, and then to end up sitting at home because you don't enjoy what you're doing, So do that for yourself, you know. You have seen people having, yes,
And also, Sis D, good evening,
good
ladies,
evening.
Evening.
and our viewers. You know what? People think things go to a waste. Nothing goes to a waste. Even if you studied whatever it is under pressure, it wasn't your choice. It's still good because the main thing about any qualification, is to get knowledge, to
Yeah,
give you the skills that you need: critical thinking, problem solving, decision making skills, those soft skills. It's to give you those skills. Uh,
yeah,
to be able, when you are writing an assignment, you are gaining a skill to type, to investigate, to go and read. Those are soft skills. So no qualification goes to waste if you really think about it, because even if you didn't like it. Now, for example, you've done engineering. That qualification didn't go wasted because it has made you it put you in a higher thinking ability. You did maths, you did science, those things people run away from. Then if you decide, okay, actually now I'm gonna do what admin, you're gonna be the best administrator, the best. Because your thinking skills, your thinking ability, your problem solving are very high than somebody who didn't do that. So people must learn to forgive themselves and not to think, this thing, I mean, the three of us are sitting here, three of us. Maybe we need to make, now I like to make things practical. What we are saying, we have lived it. And I'll start with me. Now, I went to UNICA because I didn't want to stay at home for 2 years. And I did BSc education. And at the end of that first year, I got called to nursing. So I went and studied nursing. And I think I was doing BSc. So psychology was there already. So maths was there. And when I went to nursing, I mastered biochemistry, biophysics to an extent that I didn't even write exams. I was exempted from exams. So that 1 year where it was not a waste. That 1 year was not a waste because psychology, I mean, psychology loved me from long time ago. So those things helped me. It was not a waste. I had one up my peers, so now I no longer know whether I'm a nurse or what am I. I don't know.
You're all, you're all in one.
You are a human being.
You're all in one.
You are a human being.
So what I have become professionally, it's a culmination of all these qualifications and the skills that I have gained. You can put me. The other day I went to do presentation for university and college students. Who didn't know that you can project from a smart TV? I was showing them, 54 years. I'm showing young people.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, the skills are more important. And please tell your stories as well so that people can learn from these things.
No, I agree. We come a long way.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh my goodness! If I can
Coach,
tell.
talk about you. Talk about your journey.
My map.
Or she's walking. Let me tell her story for her. Coach started as a she oh, are you back? Okay.
Yeah, I was walking away, where I'm at. So I was walking away from the noise a little. But me,
Okay.
I started as a correctional officer, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
I was sergeant at a certain point in my life for
Yep.
7 whole years. And
Yep.
in that 7 years, I did how many courses at correctional because I wanted to encourage the inmates that were under my care. I wanted to encourage them to study, so I would study with them. I would study with them. I would
Octopus.
yes, octopus. So I would. There was a group that was doing fashion designing and dressmaking, and I registered with them to encourage them. We did that. Bona went through the process, and when it was exam time, I said, "No, I'm not writing exams with you. I was just helping you." They went, wrote the exams. Then I was put in nutrition space where is the space I loved. And because I was again encouraging them, I did gourmet chef and professional cooking with
You
them.
know,
I,
Uh-huh.
a whole went the whole way, 18 months studying with them, doing everything. Then I didn't write the exam.
wow.
And on the other hand, me personally, from after matric, I did office admin and management. I did that. I taught at a college for 1 week. While I was still at college, they took us to another college to go and teach other students. So
Wow.
all those skills came, and then I went into the retirement fund space where Bona admin was my thing.
Before you go there, you forgot one more. Criminology. She did criminology
Yes, I
as
did
well.
criminology.
Wow.
That's why you can't fool this woman. Yo.
I studied criminology, and I was doing it with my inmates. I mean, the 7 years I spent in correctional services, much as I was going through my own things, it was the most fruitful years of my life because I
Wow.
acquired so many skills. Bona, so many skills to
You are
where
rich.
I would, that is why I would tell you that
Bona.
I can take
She
milk
even
out
knows
of
if you
the
have
tea.
she knows if you have removed a pin from the place where she put it.
That's why I don't touch your things.
So it
Swagger,
taught
I
that
don't touch anything because she
that
will know.
that really taught me to pay attention to detail. I'm very meticulous.
Yeah,
And
she
even
is.
when I do, with the admin thing that I was doing, that I studied for, that I qualified for, it enhanced that in the sense, yeah,
Yes.
there were things that I wouldn't do. I wouldn't pay attention to certain. I
Yes.
wouldn't care if a sentence I should put a comma. Where should I put the comma or the question mark? No, I didn't. It wasn't quite important for me. But now I know that is important. The importance of communication and saying the things the right way and putting things the right way to deliver the message in a manner that I want it to be gotten.
Wow.
So even when I went into the retirement fund industry and I was born admin, even now, but admin is my thing. Give me admin
Yeah,
and let me do it my way, not
yeah,
the textbook way. Textbook
No.
is good to study, to have the skill, but
Yes.
applying that as well
Apply
is
is
quite
different.
important. It's yeah, it's
yeah.
quite different. Yeah.
Yep.
So pulling
It
wool
is.
in front of my eyes, sometimes I look at people lying to me, with a straight face, and I'll say, okay, no wahala.
Yale. You
So
see,
yeah.
me, I like this one. You see, I'm to educate people.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
And
education, that
that's
one.
not all. That's not all. She did HIV counseling course. She's a life
Hey,
coach now.
long
She
list.
did employee
Oh,
wellness. So now you see that when this person then is doing counseling, she's gonna get some things that an ordinary person who didn't do these things she's gonna sense when somebody is hiding something. She's gonna sense when somebody is actually not saying something that she should be saying. Because of that skill, the criminology part of
Yeah.
it, the admin part of it. So all those skills they come playing now in the coach practice, because
Yeah.
she then, and people would ask themselves, Mara, I was talking to this person, why couldn't I dig that information out of them? Because of these other skills that she has gained.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's very true. There's nothing that you do that goes to waste. It's very true. You don't need to take anything. You went that route and you did that, went that path for a reason. There is a reason for that. And the minute you realize, sometimes we discover that very late in life, or actually I was being pruned for this season. I was like, I'm in the Free State now. The other day I went to town and I met this girl and she was
Go,
so happy to
go,
see.
cool off your person. We will continue talking.
Mm. And I was so amazed.
My
I was so
goodness.
amazed because she was so happy to see me, and I'm like, "Kana go tsebella kae?"
Hmm.
And she was saying, she told me, no, you remember when you were working at correctional services and after hours you would come home and you would call us, the girls that were staying different streets around you, and you taught us how to bake. And I was like,
Wow.
okay. And she said, Mama, I never stopped baking. I ran with that. Now she actually owns a mini bakery in town, and I was so proud of myself. I was so
Wow.
happy.
You
I was
see, and
so,
she got the
I
skill from the community.
was, yes, and I was so happy, and I was like, girl. She said, no, me. Uh-uh. Employment. Uh-uh. I'm self-employed. I am my own boss. I do things at my own pace and at my own time. And I was actually, it touched me to see that, okay, it's years ago, and me, I was doing
Yes.
that, passing time, not wanting to idle in the afternoon. So when I'm off and not having anything to
Yeah.
do, I said, okay, let me get these young girls, let's do something fun together.
Yeah.
Kanti, and she turned that really into ran with that, turned into a business idea. And yeah, she does that. Though she works at home from home, but she owns it. She owns the business, registered. No, I went to see where she was. Yeah, no, it's good. It was all good, and I was so happy.
Wow.
Yeah,
If
no,
that's like,
I kill. You know what? Ne, some things are, you were born with them. I have accepted that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I long one. But you see, guys, so now, yes, I mean the testimony, let me say so, that coach has just gave. It would be the same as going to the community space, right? Volunteer. To her, it was not even a big thing, It was just a getting together, an informal meeting or gathering, and sharing of skills. And from that, someone got something, got an inspiration, and started a business. And it's still standing even today. So, do you see that getting a skill, it doesn't have to be in a bigger company? in a fancy company, really. Just like Coach mentioned, if you know somebody who is doing or is in the career that you are thinking of following, you can approach that person. He can become your mentor, you know, and from him or her, you can learn and hear his experience before you yourself go to register for it. I mean, isn't that beautiful? Like, yo, man, I mean, this person didn't pay any cent, huh? No cent at all, nothing.
Nope.
She didn't have to apply for it to get
Nope.
approved if she was, you know. Wow.
Mm. Yeah. And you know,
So,
now what is also nice is that because she saw that gap, she also
mm,
went further to, like, um enhance her skills. Because me, I was just doing the basics, and she went further to enhance her skills
yeah,
later on. And to see where they are at, it's quite heartwarming. So at some things, you don't, you might think, this is not important, I'm just passing time or whatnot. Until
yes.
you are doing something,
But,
like people who did a lot of, there are people that did teaching, and much as they did teaching, they are staying, they are at home, they are frustrated, they don't know what to do. In your street, in the same street that you stay at, there are kids that are
yeah,
struggling with subjects at school. You are trained as a teacher, even if you are not
yes.
specializing. Take one kid, take two kids, help them with their homework. You are also
Mm,
building your own. You are also building your own skill to say, okay, you can show off that. It goes onto your CV. It makes your CV look good.
yes.
I am in my spare
Yes.
time, I help my community to do I help my community with homeworks without payment.
Yes.
It's important.
Yes.
It's
It
very
is.
important. So the challenge that we are faced with right now is that, okay, people studied and they did this and that, and they want to somehow jump into the workspace, and they start
Yes.
any. We are not willing to give our time for free.
No, we're
We are
not.
not. Yeah.
We're not. So that right there, it's part of networking. That was a small network. How
Yeah.
impactful that small networking. Because,
Yeah.
yo, my God,
Yeah. Your
So besides
network
that,
often
yes,
be okay. Your network can
yes,
often be as important as your CV. Your
yes, it could
network.
be the step for your next level.
Exactly.
And yeah, oh my God, I don't know how to say this, but I'm just, I'm just happy because I don't know when was it. I don't know if I posted or I spoke about also the importance of networking
Mm-hmm.
besides volunteering,
Yeah.
because people you connect with,
Yeah.
you don't know who will be, who will be the person to help you get to where you need to be.
Mm-hmm. Very
You
true.
don't know. That's why
You
networking
don't.
is very important. You
Mm-hmm.
know, people usually have like, okay, I have a degree, I have a diploma, I'm this, but you and a diploma without other person or other people, you are nothing. Truly
Yeah.
speaking, you are nothing. Even if
Mm.
you have come, with a top achiever, you still
Mm.
need that network. You still need that skill, practical. And to get there, you need people.
People.
You need to connect. You need to
Yeah.
humble yourself enough to volunteer for free.
Mm-hmm.
You know, But yeah, some of
No,
us
the
were
thing
too
is that
proud.
the other thing, Sisti, is that when we when people think if you are doing something for free, it's is less than average actually. For if you are doing something for free, it's less than average. It's like, yo, after I studied for 4 years and I have to give my time for free, I have to teach these kids for free, I have to I qualified as a nurse, I can't find a job. And in my community, in the same street that you are staying at, there's an old lady who is there, who is struggling with her health issues, that you can go and help on a daily, become that the nurse, the community nurse, that people know that, that one, if you call her, she will come and help you. And
Yes,
ultimately somebody somewhere will see that,
it's
and somebody
watching.
somewhere will is watching, and somebody somewhere will be willing to pay for your time,
Yes,
because you have
recommendation. They will
put
recommend
yourself
you.
out there. You have put yourself out there to help that one particular person. But then, as humans, again, it's a question of that doesn't put food on the table. Yes, it doesn't.
It
But
doesn't.
the fulfillment of that and the full cycle of, at the end of the day, somebody is watching. Whatever we are doing, somebody somewhere is always watching.
Yeah, very true. And
Yeah.
I want to take this issue of networking to another level. Because people don't understand how important that is. Networking is like a grass to a tree, for me, because this tree, for it to stand, it needs the grass, because the grass hold the nutrients. Then your network, not just it's not just having your next employer, but the people you associate with,
Yeah.
the people you associate with, they have reputation already. And choose who you choose. Be very selective about your network as well. Are these people so important that they can be part of my next level? Don't go. For example, you want to be a business owner, but then you associate with unemployed people. Seriously now? Seriously? Or you want to work for a certain company, but then you associate yourself with people that are not even encouraging you.
And Sister
So
Rain, Dr. Rainy, before you pass that point first, you associating with unemployed people, and you are also unemployed. The question
Unemployed.
becomes, what kind of unemployed people that you are associating with? Are they like-minded? Are they people that you are busy? You are sitting there just moaning about government, just talking and drinking and smoking and talking things that are not taking you forward?
Unhelpful.
Or are you sitting there talking, planning, and implementing what you are talking about?
Yeah.
yeah, and if I am, let them be few, Shembatu.
Yes.
In God's kingdom, there's no unemployment, guys. In
Thank you.
God's kingdom, there is no unemployment. We
Shut
see
up.
examples in
Hands.
the Bible. Ruth came to the new city, to the nation she doesn't even know. But what did
Mm-hmm.
she do? She went to work in the field. She went to
Mm-hmm.
work in the field.
Yes.
That's where
Yes.
Boaz got to see her, and she did an extra mile. She went an extra mile. She was not even employed at that time. She was collecting the remnants of what people had collected. Come and Tom, and she was collecting less good quality.
Leftover.
You know, the
Leftovers.
reject.
Yeah.
She was collecting the leftovers from the field. And this is where this guy saw her and say, Mara, who is this woman? You know, she is left behind when others have gone home. And then she started saying Boaz then said to his employers, you know, leave some good quality crops for her to pick up so that she can also have food, you know. And look at how her story ended. Look at how her story ended. She's in the lineage of Jesus right now. So even if you are, because now for me, in God's kingdom, there's no unemployment, guys. There isn't. That is a world diagnosis. There is no unemployment.
Yeah.
You are always busy with something. So the importance is that one, that your network should be people that are gonna help you to get somewhere, you know. And spiritually, for example, let's look at Jesus. What was the network of Jesus, guys? Rich people that could support his ministry. Right? When you look at the culture and the history of these guys, the upper room, to be able to sit in the upper room in ancient times, somebody who had the upper room was a rich person in the Jew culture. So, in other words, Jesus did not associate, his network was not, people that were not the fishermen. Bo Peter, Bo Mamang, that were his disciples. These were Bo Dr. Luke, guys. Dr. Luke was a physician, hey? And he's the one who helped these guys to write their gospels. So, man, be strategic in your association. Be strategic. Simple. Don't get people that are not going to challenge you, because we like
It's fine,
that.
you want to be associated with high people and whatnot.
Of
I get it.
course.
It's okay because you want the anointing to rub off as well.
Of course.
You want
That's
to
what I
change
was
your-
going to say, Coach.
Yes.
Yes.
What about this thing as well, that you will be so you want to do these things, but your demeanor, you are looking for a job, you want to go and go and work, you want to do this, you want to do that, but you wake up at 10, 11 during the day.
Yeah. And for example, there is let's say you want to get into the health space, ne? Nobody knows you there. But if people in your CV, they see Dr. So-and-so, or this person is in my network, that name, because it has credibility, they then say, no, let me look at this person, let me call this person. So networks work in that way. And what you mentioned spiritually as well, Coach, the energies I connect with, but who? The energies, that's the higher level, because I can rub off your energy. If I go into the space where you work, your energy is already flowing there. Mine is not there yet, there in that space. So if I'm rubbing off your energy, that might open doors for me, you know. So it's even spiritual, that thing. It's not just physical.
Yeah. That's so true. But you see, that's the other thing here, there's I think somewhere, is it in the education or is it in the community, where as well the expectations that people actually put on other people, not on themselves. I don't put those expectations on myself. I don't put them for myself. Other people are putting those expectations on
On
me.
you.
And now the pressure and the jabba jabbing ultimately will get to some people. If you don't know who you are and you are not
Yeah.
aligned with your purpose, that can affect you in a very big, massive way. It,
You
it
lose
does.
yourself. You
You
lose
lose
Very
yourself.
yourself.
true.
Yeah.
And
You lose
since the
yourself.
another very important thing that people don't realize, we've spoken about the qualification which gives you knowledge. We've spoken
Yes.
about the skills that needs to be acquired through volunteering networks and all that. The other important two things are attitudes and behaviors. Attitudes and behaviors, guys. You
Oh.
know, so many young people are losing opportunities because of those two things. And unfortunately, no one can change your attitude. It's you who can change it. No one, right now, you see people want to get into law enforcement, whether a police, whether a traffic cop, or being a security guard. But here you are, you go and you put a big tattoo on your hand. Kanjani? Kanjani? How?
Obani,
Guys,
image, it matters.
how?
It's very important. Even even simple things. The very same social media that we love so much.
Yes.
Goodness.
Right now,
Yes.
a lot of employers, before, after I I have said through CV, short listings and
Uh-huh.
stuff, and you see what happens. And
Uh-huh.
you look at the CV, somebody goes social media immediately, and you'll never be called. And you are wondering,
No.
Marina, I am
Why?
applying and I'm never called.
Mm-hmm.
All the time I'm getting
Mm-hmm.
rejected and whatnot. When they opened your social media, they decided, no, this one we don't want. So be
Uh-huh.
very, young people, be very, very, very
Huh?
cautious of what you
Yep.
post, what you say,
What you
and
write.
whatever. Sometimes the things will come as a joke. You say, hey, it's a joke, you are sharing this joke, and that one thing that you have shared becomes your downfall.
Yep.
Yep.
That's so very
Yep.
true. I've seen that one of social media that whoa
Yeah.
God.
Mm.
What you say on the
And they
CV
take
and
it for granted. People will tell you that we are here for fun, we are here for this. People have lost their job because
Uh-huh.
of what they post on their social media,
social
because
media.
of their attitude as well towards
Yes. Mm-hmm.
social media.
Yes.
Yeah.
Social media
Yeah.
is not so social, ne?
No.
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 It's not.
No.
It tells a lot about you. It
It
tells a
tells a
lot
lot.
about you.
Mm-hmm.
Your
If I go
reputation. Your
if I go through
reputation.
if I go through your page and I'm like, nah, wrong
Oh
turn.
my goodness. So guys, not just your CV counts.
No,
Your
not at
behavior
all.
No.
wherever you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And social media will expose you guys. It will expose you.
Yes.
It
Yeah,
does.
icon. So yeah,
Yeah,
be
even before,
mindful.
even before we go to your references, even before we go through your LinkedIn profile. Those
Yeah.
are we go to the LinkedIn profile, provided we saw something that, okay, maybe there's a potential, then we will go to your LinkedIn profile. But guys, be careful. This is it's quite unfortunate that at times we joke around about things that are very important and things that can make or break us. I always say that social media can make or break you,
That's
and
true.
we must be wary of what we do. And integrity plays a very critical part. Integrity is what you do even when nobody is
What
looking.
is watching you?
Yep.
Yep. That's why they say the real you is the one that when you are alone, nobody's watching
Mm-hmm.
you, you know. That is the real
And
you.
and my late grandmother used to say, "Pelo ya motho ha e motshabi." When you are alone and your heart is saying, uh-uh, then
Ah,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, icon. I think those who were listening and those, that those who listened and heard,
Mm,
that those who
mm.
listened and didn't
Yep.
hear.
Mm-hmm.
So for those who heard, I hope you apply what you have heard,
Yeah,
because I mean, this is really important.
exactly.
This is
And
very, very
even
important.
sometimes even getting our hands dirty, because I'm Dr. So and so, I am Bani Bani. I cannot do 1, 2, 3. I cannot be seen doing certain things. There's a doctor, I think he's from Limpopo. I have been, seeing snippets of him, and I actually went to go and, like, who is this guy? This guy is a medical doctor. He's a qualified, and he's a surgical, is in or specializes with something. And in his spare time, he sells quarters.
Quarters.
Yeah,
I saw Saturday. I saw it.
he sells quarters. And guess why he sells quarters? He sells quarters to help his patients that cannot afford certain surgeries to get
Surgery.
those surgeries.
Yes.
He can go and
Yes.
play golf. He can,
I
yeah,
saw that.
he can go and play golf. He can go do things that other people are
Something
doing,
else.
enjoy life. But he has decided, I want to be a different kind of doctor. I want to give to the community. And
Yes.
that's what it's impact.
It
And it's
is.
so
It
important.
is.
I was like,
I
wow.
saw. I was
Yeah.
also like, wow, this
Yeah.
is beautiful. This is love
Mm.
for people,
Yes.
for what you do. Love
Exactly.
for people,
It's not
mostly
only
because,
about the money. It's not
I mean,
only about securing the bag. He has the money because
yes,
he has he feels that, okay, I I can do, I can help, I can lend a helping hand, and I have the time. How am I using my time
time.
efficiently?
Yep.
Yeah. No, the
So,
thing is, that is where we get it also on, Dr. Rainey. Uh, Once we have the qualifications, we can't serve. We want to be served. We want to be
ish.
served.
And you should see these people in their offices. My goodness. Oh.
Yeah, I kid you not. But today I went to 3 different departments, and what I saw, my eyes can't unsee. Yeah.
No, no, no,
You
no, no. But
also, that is the
anyways,
other thing. You get to the job that you have been praying so hard for. You get there and you are given the opportunity, okay, to serve. You can't even serve because you are busy. You sit there, people come in, you are busy on your phone, nonchalant about it, and it's like nothing is happening. Somebody is talking to you, standing here talking to you, but then they are not bothered, not at all. And
I give that the
like I say,
boss.
today I went to 3 different offices, departments, and what I saw, like, I was like, okay, let me not bring out my Gauteng behaviors. I'm in the Free State. Let me behave for once. And I tried to behave, guys. I did. I
Yeah,
did.
no. You can say that, Gogo. It is a stinking attitude, I tell
No,
you. Very
yeah.
stinky. Yo,
But you
they
have been
forget from there they'll go to somebody
you are
else's
praying
office.
and fasting to get that job, but you have it now. You can't even respect it because you are coming with your attitude
Attitude.
and your known normal reputation of I don't care, but I get that.
But no, Kuba.
Ah,
They'll fire
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Yeah, okay, okay. So I think the queue is too long here. We
yeah.
need to
No
go.
problem.
Right.
We get. And just before we
Thank
close,
you so
um,
much.
every we must we must also remember that every no brings you closer to the right yes, because while you are getting the no, you are busy building yourself, enhancing certain skills, wanting to know where am I getting it wrong. Because as a person, you will go and say, okay, maybe I need to learn a certain skill in order to go there. Maybe you are constantly improving yourself, you are constantly wanting to do better, to improve as a person, to be a better being at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there we go. Anything to add, Dr. Rain, as we're closing?
Let's close your other wing. Your other hand is now out. So
Mm.
It's here already. All right. No. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, we have given a lot, and I hope you're going to apply, and hopefully we shall hear testimonies that you know
Yeah.
what, those tips, I got a job, and when you get your job, make sure you go and serve the way
Yeah.
it's needed.
Yeah.
Your attitude, your behavior, not just towards other people, towards your job, the people you work for,
Yeah.
you know. So, yeah, there we go. Qualification, skills, behavior, attitude, you know, keep them in check.
Yep.
And
Danko is a donkey. Thank you so much, guys.
okay. Okay, so we still have volunteering opportunities opened. So if you want to volunteer at YM, you can DM us. All right. Thank you. And see you next week. Have a lovely weekend.
thank
And
you. Bye.
see you, I guess, on Monday, 12 o'clock with Gogo.
Yes.
Have a lovely weekend.
Co-host. Bye,
Bye.
co-host. And
Bye.
if re na le permission ya hore re posted this video, if re na le permission, we should not get sued.
It can be cropped. It will be cropped. No, she's actually having she's volunteering already.
Okay, okay. No,
Okay,
she's
bye-bye.
walking in the shoes of her sister. Nandi did this. Look, so she's not
Wow.
different. She did this. She was my
Hey.
handbag everywhere. And look at her now.
You see? So she's also catching on.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Gogo.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Doesn't wanna go. Okay.